What's good, everybody? My name is Neesterhere. Welcome back to another video. So today I am doing the birthday Q&A. Today's the big old day for that kind of stuff. And so I'm just going to be answering some questions today. So if you don't know, a couple days ago I made a cheeky little video just saying, hey, it's my birthday coming up, and on my birthday I'm going to be doing a little Q&A for you. But now the time has come and I have received like 500 comments, so I couldn't get to all of them. So I just got like 15 of them, and I know that's a shitload that I had to leave out, but this video would be like 4 hours long otherwise. So dang! I'll probably do another Q&A eventually at some point anyway, so if you didn't get your question answered in this, just wait. It'll come again. What kind of polos do you love to see in a mod, like female choir and bells? And also, what is your favorite flavor of pizza? So get the pizza one out of the way. Sausage, don't know why, just love that one the most. But what kind of polos do you love to see in a mod? I gotta find it, but I made this little meme like a couple weeks ago where it's Thanos and it's like it's like the key to making the like a juice mod. I gotta find that, but just look at that photo. That practically tells you what I like. Will you ever go to something like VidCon and meet your fans? I would not even remotely be against that. That would be kind of fire. Not even just like with the intention of meeting fans, but just going to VidCon period would be fucking jokes. I would love that. Favorite horror games, and do you plan on bringing more horror to your channel? So every now and then I play horror games, and if you were a longtime viewer of your boy, you would know that before Box, I actually played a shitload of Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, that was like my kind of thing. It was literally Flash games and Five Nights at Freddy's is how I got like started. And honest to God, I would probably, have to say that it's kind of a dry, boring answer, but the Five Nights at Freddy's like early games are like my favorite horror games of all time. Who the fuck is texting me? I don't know. I just think that like just before you get into the stupid shit of just like the expanded world and the books and the movie and the ruined and security breach and VR, like when we're just talking about like those first like 4 or 5 games of Five Nights at Freddy's, that shit was the most peak stuff of all damn time. Like, I love FNAF 1 because it is just one of the best horror games of all time. I just think it's just such a creative and new idea. I'm good as fuck at 2, don't know why. And I have a really fun time with 3. I fucking hate 4 though. I think 4 genuinely is just not fun. But those first 3 Five Nights at Freddy's games, that shit's unmatched. Do I plan on bringing more horror to the channel? If there's a demand for it, I'll do fucking anything that people want. Like, if everybody on the planet is all collectively like, bro, you gotta do it, then I'd be like, well, I gotta do it. Are you in the future planning on doing any collaborations with other YouTubers or just anyone? Actually, you know what? Yeah, so there were a couple that I've had in mind. I've been requested 2 of them, but I haven't really jumped on the chance, and that's entirely my fault just because not really a whole lot of time. One of them was Artemy wanted to make a tier list with me, but then like a big controversy happened with him, and I don't know, I didn't really see eye to eye with him, and so I just kind of disregarded his request to do a tier list. But like, I'd still be down, but I don't know, because I don't know how to say this without like just talking drama. But Artemy did ask me to do a collab with him, and it's kind of my fault that it hasn't come out yet, just to put it simply. The homeboy Podaman, also, we're doing a kind of a little collab. He's done his part, I just haven't done mine yet. Man, I need to get off my ass. And that's that we're making diss tracks against each other. My diss track on him isn't out yet, but it is fully written. It has a beat, it has like all the lyrics down packed. It's just actually getting off my ass and filming the damn thing, because I just have no time. I have an idea that I want to do a collab with Anka for, but like I haven't even brought that up to her yet. So I gotta ask her about that, and then aside from that, yeah, I'd be down to do, you know, a collab with another like Incredibox creator. That'd be kind of badass. So this guy right here actually put 6 comments. He put 6 little cheeky little questions, and I kind of dig them, so let's just do them. How did you find the idea of starting a YouTube channel? So that was an idea that I've wanted to do for practically my whole life. Not trying to sound cheesy, but like I was, the year had to have been like 2011 maybe when I started to like, or like had the idea of doing YouTube one day, because like I got really invested in like old school stuff. Sky Does Minecraft was like a huge one. That was like really the first guy that I was like, oh shit. You obviously have your big dudes like, you know, your old school Smosh and stuff like that, but just like back in like that 2010, 2011, watching stuff like Fred and Annoying Orange and Ed's World, those are the kind of guys where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this one day. Mark my fucking words. Fast forward, you know, 11 years. What's up?
The apple. What?
Do you like horror games? Since I've seen you play horror games, like I said, I like them to an extent. I don't really like playing them consistently. Like, you'll never see me fucking on the couch holding a controller playing the new Resident Evil, but like on my computer dicking around with Five Nights at Freddy's or just dicking around with some fun little horror game that I found off Game Jolt, like, yeah, I'll do that. I really don't like console horror games. I only really like just PC horror games. What are your future plans for the channel? So pretty much everything is just gonna be just going as is, but with the exception of like quick one-timers here and there, like huge one-timers. So there's a bunch of those. I don't want to get into it though. There is a new series that I want to do that's about Lilac, if that makes any kind of sense. I don't want to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it, but there is a Lilac-centered series that I want to do, and it's not what you think. There's no way in hell a single human can guess what it is, but I would like to start that soon. Favorite game and movie? So, in terms of game, I have two that are pretty damn tied. One of them is a just childhood bias because it was my favorite game of all time for literally my entire childhood, and then you also just have my actual just game that I play the most, and that is Sly 2 Band of Thieves and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. These are without a doubt my two favorite video games of all time. Not counting PC stuff like, you know, Incredibox, but just actual console hold the controller video game. Those are easily my two favorites. In terms of movies, I don't have any idea because that's got to be like a fucking 9-way tie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, if this question was more, like, specific, I could give you a better answer. Like, my favorite animated movie of all time is Kung Fu Panda 1. I think that is just, without a doubt, the best. Best villain, best soundtrack, best story, love it. Kung Fu Panda 1 just does not mess around. Favorite drama? Yeah, I don't even know if it counts as a drama, but The Shawshank Redemption, that is one of my favorite movies of all time. Favorite sci-fi? Probably, like, Revenge of the Sith. That's not only my favorite Star Wars, but it's definitely my favorite sci-fi of all time. Favorite superhero would probably be Infinity War or No Way Home. Those two are fucking awesome. Yeah, no, I'd say that's about it. Will you play games with a face cam on? Yes, I actually do have the plans to make a face cam like a recurring thing, but there's just some stuff that I don't really want to get into from like a personal standpoint. It's not like a privacy thing, like I don't want my face on the internet. It's just right now I kind of don't, just because like there's some stuff about myself that I want to change first, and then I'll be like, hey, what the fuck is good, everybody? Like that kind of shit. But yes, eventually though, there will be face cam. That will be a regular thing. And last question, why are you so funny? So back when I was a freshman, I made what you would call a blood oath. And so what I would do is I took this scroll, and it had a bunch of like pentagrams all over it, and I had to literally cut my hand, and I had to write my name at the bottom of it with the blood from my hand, and I essentially made a blood oath, and that pretty much is how I became so funny. Hey Neester, since I saw a video about Colorbox Blue, I've been wanting to ask a question. Do you have any other character-sized drawing concepts you made as a kid? If yes, could you show them someday? So this is gonna be the most cringe shit of all damn time, but throughout my entire childhood, I made a bunch of characters. Like, I made my own little Avengers with all the characters that I've created, all the OCs and shit, and I don't want to share them because it's just flat fucking embarrassing, to be honest with you, just to be like, yeah, this is this guy, and this is his backstory, and then this is what he can do, and these are his cool powers. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like a fucking loser saying my own shit, and I just never bring it up. But like, the exception I gave with the Colorbox one is just because he's a cool design. I think he would fit the whole Colorbox Blue theme, but like, I never gave what the character's name was. I never gave what the character's backstory is. I never even gave what he looks like under the mask, because that's not like, he's not a robot. It's literally like an Iron Man kind of helmet. So in terms of having other characters show up in things, or me mentioning those other characters, I don't really know, but if there's an opportunity for it and it would make sense, hell yeah. How old are you now? Fucking hell, I don't want to say that. I'm embarrassed by it. I'm fucking old. Like 4 days ago I was 16 and now I'm 22. So it's just like, holy shit. What genre of music would you like to become an actual Incredibox mod? Dude, there are so many fucking music genres that I just never see get done with. Like, my god, man, that's half the reason what Sybox is because like, each genre, I think there's actually a Q&A question coming up like that, but like each version of Sybox literally is a different genre of music. And 3 of them I've never even heard of, as in like, I've never heard them once used in a mod, especially the theme that we have for Gluttony. I have never heard somebody use that kind of like sound in a mod before. So I'm really excited to when we actually do get on with that, but man, oh man, there's a shitload of genres that I would love to see people get done, because they just don't exist. I have never heard of country. Like, I'm not really the world's biggest country guy, but I have never fucking heard of an Incredibox mod with just like that acoustic guitar, you know, like, take you for a ride on my big green tractor. Like, just that kind of vibe. I have never heard that before, and that kind of bums me out, just because I feel like that's like the only genre that's really being truly left out. Like, there is no, like, just mod like that, and I feel like there definitely should be at least one good one. In terms of the other ones, though, I do want to keep hush on that, because, like, I want to do them myself if I had the ability to, so it's just like, yeah. What is your favorite Scratch mod, and what is your real Incredibox favorite mod? So, in terms of Scratch, I really don't know. It really is like a four-way tie. It could really change any other day. I know I liked Steel Factory for a long time. Ablaze was another really cool one. Oraneo technically is one of my favorites just because of the impact it made, and just, I don't know. In terms of Scratch, I really don't know what the favorite is. You probably have to just, you can ask me that any day and I could give you a different answer. But in terms of real mainline mods, that's fucking Armed. I don't know why. To this day, I love Armed. It was my first mod I ever played, and it's still my favorite. Don't know why. I can fully admit it's probably a bias, but man, I just love that shit. Here are my 5 questions, Neester. Oh yeah, bro, let's do this shit. Joe knows. Would you play other games besides Incredibox? If so, would you play it on this channel, or would you make a separate channel when you play other games besides Incredibox? I was thinking of that, because like I was thinking of making like a side Neester channel where I just did whatever the hell I wanted. But then I feel like that'd be kind of weird. I don't know. You gotta really let me think on that one. But in terms of playing games other than Incredibox, I do have a lot of those planned. Like I said, the Lilac series is one of them. I want to get back into like some Roblox. I would like to play more horror games. That would be kind of fire, like the Five Nights at Freddy's and shit. And even stuff that's not games, I would like to do. Like the people who only watch my stuff for Incredibox have no idea what half this shit is. But like I made this one series a long time ago called 3 Flash Games, and I would love to continue that. Geometry Dash was a game that I really played a lot. Reacting to scary videos at 3 a.m. Just the overall abundance of making tier list videos. I love doing those. So I would like to make some other videos that are not Incredibox, but just like, I can't stop, man. Incredibox is just addicting. Out of the R-Box versions without the creator, which one would you like to see a revamp remastered of? Yeah, no, easily peasy. That'd be fucking Armed. If somebody is down to make like a ground up remake of Armed, but have it actually be good, that'd be sick. If you were a Polo in an Incredibox mod, what section would you be in the most? I have genuinely thought about this before, and that's a fucking melody. Because I have always said that melodies are the most important part of any mod. If your melodies suck, there is a huge chance that your mod sucks. And so if I were to be in a mod, I would love to be a melody. Will you do voice acting in the future? I would, you know, voice acting has always been something that I've always been interested in, but I just don't really do a whole lot with it. Like, the only real genuine voice acting gig that I've ever had hasn't even been released yet, and I did the fucking voices like a year ago. And that's because it's this massive... should I say what it is? Am I allowed to say what it is? I don't know. I can be super vague with it. So there is like a massive animation that's been in the works for like a long ass time. Like, I think genuinely we're 1 month shy of it being a year ago since I filmed the lines for it. So that's been coming out for fucking forever. And it's not like just some like kids thing. It's like an actual professional thing. So there's that. That'd be pretty cool. And also, I did a couple voice acting for just some random mods here and there. Like, there's like 3 Incredibox Scratch mods or real mods that I have been in, like, voice acting wise. I would love to do voice acting. That'd be a little side career that I would totally be down to get into. What languages do you speak besides English, my boy? Satanic. Question about Sybox. What are your plans for the song type/themes? Yeah, okay, for the other versions. Like, will Wrath be heavy metal? Will Sloth be slow? You are literally right on the fucking money. We have it written down in notes that Wrath is going to be like Slipknot, like dun 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 dun, like that little hard ass beat. And then lo-fi, we have that written down as like spa. So just like that kind of spa vibe, that just kind of like nice, peaceful, relaxing kind of music. But yeah, no, you are right on the money with that. Also, just to let you guys know that Sybox is still happening. It's just the animations are just what's taking so long. The actual music part is done, and it's been done for like a month, but it's just getting the animations done because we want it to look good. We don't want it to look like dog shit. So like, it has its own lore, it has a story. That's what's taking it so long, because we said it'd come out back in November, and yeah, that ain't working. I do swear to God that it's going to come out. Like, unless my entire fucking team quits, I don't see a reason why it just wouldn't release. It's just because of these animations, it's taking so long. Because we were thinking, we toyed with the idea for a little bit of just like releasing them in chunks, as in just like, yeah, we release the music portion when it's done, and then like 3 months later we release the animation piece when it's done, and it's just like, I don't want to do that, because who gives a shit after 4 months of hearing nothing from it, you know what I mean? I kind of wanted to just be like, here's one full entire one, you know, a couple months later, here's one full entire one, couple months later, here's one full entire one. It's just, we're working on them all simultaneously to the point where it's just like, it's kind of hard. Have you ever thought about making your own mods or a collaboration with a mod creator? So something tells me that you have no idea what Sybox is. So if you don't know, Sybox is a series of 7 mods that we have planned. Each one based on the 7 deadly sins. Very cheeky, very good. But in terms of not Sybox, I'm actually very angry about that because I'm happy that someone brought that up, because like, I don't know if this is like the best way to go about this, but you could take this as like a calling card. There are so many ideas I have for mods that I just cannot do. A, because I just don't have the skill to know how Scratch even works, and B, because I just do not have the time. Like, I factually just don't have the time. It would take a year to make one mod, and it's just like, I don't want to do that. But like, if anybody listening to this is a mod creator on Scratch or Real, and you are just fucked for ideas, and you actually do make good shit, DM me on Discord, bro, because I would love to talk about some ideas, because I got like 15 of them that I would love to do. Do the brim furrow make lilac crazy in bed, though? You already know. Alright, my boys, and that is going to do it for this birthday Q&A. So, like I said, if you didn't get your question answered, I'm really sorry about that. You know, I'll probably do another one of these very, very soon. So, look forward to that if you didn't get talked about. But I'm going to end it off right here. So, if you enjoyed this kind of content, then the buttons are down there. You know what to do. And have a good one. So, goodbye. See ya!